Hi, I'm Jack. Do the words "Don't Stop Believin'" mean anything to you or stir up any feelings of emotion? For me personally, the words "Don't Stop Believin'" remind me of Journey's hit single also titled "Don't Stop Believin'." I think it is important to note that while this was made decades ago, this song is still very popular today. I believe that this is attributed to the idea that music is becoming more socially effective and present and is having a greater role in the development of society, specifically social interactions. For me personally, as a college student, I know for a fact that music can affect moods and personalities as it has happened to me firsthand. But as a whole, I believe that music's effect on society can be attributed to three main purposes. One, music causes moods based on different people, social interactions, or just the circumstances themselves. Two, different genres are going to cause different effects among people, and this is going to create a complexity within society itself. And three, pop culture, specifically the musical artists that comprise it, are going to be furthered and have a greater role in society. Let's start with how music affects mood. Music can affect mood, as I said, through different scenarios that involve different people, circumstances, or places. For example, a wedding. Weddings are often associated with happiness and joy, and music is going to play a key role in this. Whether it's the music as the bride marches down the aisle, or just the dance party afterwards, music is key and it somehow attributes the happiness to the people there. If this music is removed, then there's going to be some sense of social awkwardness and tension among the people, and the wedding just would not be the same. And this idea is because in the presence of music, people can somehow hide their true emotions and embrace the emotions present with the music. If this music is removed, then they have to rely on their own personality and their true state, and somehow this can cause tension and awkwardness that isn't necessary if music is being played. But it's not just the music itself that affects social life, but rather it's the different genres of it that will yield different results. Hip-hop is becoming one of the most popular musical genres in the world today. Different artists have popularized the genre, and it is easy to see why. The up-tempo beat and the fast lyrics create a sense of adrenaline and hypeness, so say, within the individual, and they always want to dance and move around. These individuals tend to be more authoritative and dominant in certain conversations, and while this can be beneficial for social interactions, it can also serve as a boundary from reaching the full potential of social skills. What about R&B? Rhythm and beat, also known as R&B, is a more calming sense of genres. People that listen to R&B often are more open about their emotions because the music itself is going to release feelings of sadness or happiness, whatever the inner feeling is like. And these people tend to converse more freely, and opinions and ideas are stated more frequently. But it isn't the genres itself that are adding to this, or could it be the musical artists themselves? Pop culture, led by the musical superstars that comprise it, is having an increasingly important role in the development of society as time continues. For example, we, including myself, tend to model our lives after that of our favorite superstars. So, we will try in all of our ways, whether it's through dialogue, how we dress, etc., to become more like the person that we admire. For example, I think that for myself, I could definitely see myself speaking differently if I hear a certain artist saying a certain phrase or word more often, and I'll try to add that to my speech. Another example is buying merch or items that are associated to that. If you don't know, Travis Scott had a recent brand deal with McDonald's in which he made a burger that he liked. And regardless of whether buyers liked the burger or not, they would continue to buy it because of the branding and the association with Travis Scott, because they desire to become more like them. And then pop culture itself is a very common topic of debate in social discussions because it allows individuals to freely express their opinions on certain matters. Everyone loves discussing about the new hit single or the newest upcoming artist that's going to change the music industry. I believe that these allow everybody to express their opinions and develop social skills, whether it is through talking with others or listening as well. I believe that overall, these social skills are going to be vastly improved with the furtherization of social skills and the influence of pop culture. So, as a whole, music has shown to modernize society as we continue on through time, but there are definitely some aspects that have its greatest influence. As we've discussed, music's effect on mood, different genres, and even pop culture have had significant impacts on the world itself, and they will continue to do so as it continues. I believe it is important for us to recognize the importance of these things and take notice of the influence of them in our own lives. Therefore, if we see a certain genre taking over our life and taking over our social attitude that is detrimental to others, we should figure out how to avoid that and embrace a better way of expressing ourselves. So, music has shown to have extremely important effects on society. I'll leave you with these two quotes by Victor Hugo and Ray Charles. Music is a social language by which all of us can communicate. And music is powerful. All people listen to it, they can be affected on it, and they respond. Thank you, and I hope I was able to inform you on the effects of music on society.